Whoa, 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 whoa. B, what? Oh, 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 B, Georgia. Oh, oh,
Strikes first open way
oh,
back in
oh, oh.
1957. We are inside
We lost for
legendary
20. I'm an
Lambeau
Alabama fan.
Field
They
here
got me a
in
jersey.
Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Washington football team. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. A handoff for Gibson.
Oh, he on some bullshit.
On first.
Yeah, go grab that. Go grab that. Actually, wait, yeah, go grab that. Wait.
These negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to
I
be
might have to
wary
just
of
catch the
as this
first
game
half and
continues.
then
So a 5-yard
record the
run
game
on the
and
way in the
rewatch
wrong
it.
direction, and that leads us to second and 15. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo.
Now go grab it.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone.
What gate is you by, Walt?
It looked like they were going in for the kill, as you recall, earlier in the fourth quarter. With 7:55 left. If we could see the one interception that he made one mistake and he missed Kittle down near the goal line. And this is just going in for the kill. This could have put them up. Oh, we don't have it yet. I'm sorry, we don't have it. But you know what I'm talking about is the Jalen Ramsey interception. Right. And he just threw it a little high and behind Kittle, and it gets tipped up in the air. And J-Ram makes a really nice play at the goal line. Yes. And it seemed to turn the game in their favor. Because here we go. And it just caroms up in the air. That's a big-time play by a big-time quarterback, obviously.
Damn, I need y'all to shut up. I'm trying to think.
And it's a Jimmy G special. It's why they failed in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl that they did get to after Jimmy G had been limited to what? He threw 8 passes in the NFC Championship game. They just ran it on the Green Bay Packers. Right. Okay, so what do I think Kyle Shanahan is doing as we speak? He and his father Mike, for whom you played and you watched Kyle grow up. I did. I think they are both watching film of the Dallas Cowboys defense, licking chops. I think they are
Let's
thinking,
go.
gosh, we can just run this down their throat. because
Hey, did y'all hit that safe?
ex-coach of the Denver Broncos say after he went to Jerry
Let's
World,
go.
he actually won the game 30-0. It wound up 30-16, but they're up 30-0 early in the fourth quarter. Gave you the blueprint. Gave you the blueprint. Well, what was the blueprint that day for your Denver Broncos? Well, it was 190 yards rushing football, right? That was 4.6 per play. So they just ran it and ran it and ran it. And Teddy Bridgewater was pretty good in that game. He threw for 249, a touchdown.
The code
and no
is
picks.
66,
And they
69, 92.
totaled
Hey, come over here.
407 yards of offense. And they controlled the clock the whole game because it was absurd what they did. They had the ball for 41 minutes in that game to whatever the rest of the clock. 40 was. Yeah, it's 19.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, there's the blueprint. He's now your ex-coach because after that game, he proceeded to lose 6 of 8, including his final 4. So I guess he only had the blueprint against Dallas. If they could have played Dallas 5 or 6 times this year, maybe he's still at the
But that's the thing. You understand how you have to play down. You have to, you have to slow it. They have a bench. Three receivers that can. And I told you, second Wilson, he operating out of the slot scheme. Yeah, you move CD Lamb outside, and since CD Lamb is moved
What's he?
outside scheme, he hasn't been putting up the numbers that he normally puts up in the slot. But that's okay because if Cedric Wilson's going to give you 2 touchdowns and 100 plus, you can live with that. Amari Cooper gave you 80 plus and a touchdown. You can live with that. But the question
I gotta remember how he did it again. I know, but I gotta remember how he got through these gates.
When you throw it, you have success. When you rush for 100 yards, more times than not, you have success.
And when they didn't, that was 0-5.
Exactly. So, are you going to run the ball Sunday to the tune of 32 for 171?
He down there, bro. He don't see you.
For 295 and 5 touchdowns, no turnovers, clean game. But I don't believe that's going to be the case. I believe they can put pressure. They can hit Dak. They can make him uncomfortable. I don't believe they're going to have the success running the ball. So at the end of the day, if I'm Kyle Shanahan and both coordinators and head coaches are saying this, I want you to put the ball in the quarterback's hand. I want you to make Dak Prescott beat me. I want you to make Jimmy G beat me. Do not let Deebo Samuel, do not let Mitchell, do not let these guys run the football.
Okay.
Do not let Zeke, do not let Michael
I
Gallup.
need one person stay back, one person go forward.
All right.
I just said one person stay back.
Dallas Cowboy fans of what happened last year,
1, 2, 3.
15, December 20th, at Jerry World, who visited Kyle Shanahan.
That's cool. We gonna duck.
They did not
We
have
walk
Jimmy
in here.
G. They had Nick Mullins.
Not
and they had a
you.
little bit of C.J. Beathard.
But it's nothing in
They
here.
still had a vaunted rushing attack.
Right.
And they ran it that day for 150 yards, which was about 4.2 per carry. And they controlled the clock 35-25. And they had 458 yards to Dallas.
Oh, fuck, man. Come in here.
458 to 211. The final score was Dallas 41, San Francisco 33. Why was that, ladies and gentlemen? Because the 49ers committed 4 turnovers.
Yes.
Dallas committed 9. It was 4-0 in turnovers, 2 lost fumbles, 2 interceptions, 1 by Anthony Brown and 1 by Donovan Wilson, the safety, who is now back in
This
the
one go
rotation.
back this way.
Safety. So the point is, they did it with turnovers. What do I have going for me right here, right now? My defense finished first in the NFL in takeaways. That's pretty great.
Yep.
First in interception. That's pretty great. First in the all-important, all-telling stat of turnover differential. We finished plus 14. That was actually tied for first with the Colts, and how the Colts didn't make the playoffs is unfathomable. It's Wentz. I mean, wincing, it's Carson Wentz.
Right.
The point is, now let's get back to the offense. I just gave you my defense.
Right.
What do I know about my offense? It just finished
1,
first in the
2,
NFL in points scored. Is that good?
We gotta move
31.2.
quick when we go in
It
here.
also had 26 different players score touchdowns this year because a bunch of them were on defense and or special teams. 26, that's an NFL record, I might add. But still, points 31.2 ahead of Tampa Bay.
Hey, somebody else collect the rest of this.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like
The
now
same
on the
goal we just
sideline.
came in.
Because when you score a touchdown,
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Flushed out right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Wait. Come, that's what I was saying, but if you don't shoot him, he's going to shoot. All right, man.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's got it to Gibson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Garoppolo now. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Garoppolo. Incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take it.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
But, Charles, you know, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Jonathan Allen never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be
Wait.
The sack. It's 2nd and 18. On play action. Now Garoppolo.
Right here.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
What happened to Watt?
Play there for Washington.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many
Come
guys
to
in
the
this
left.
league have had the impact that he's
You gotta
had
get
here
up
in the
close.
first half
You gotta
of the
get up
season.
close.
He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Get up close, like right beside me.
So the big play gets
I got left.
down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
All right, 1.
To throw is Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right.
Hey, move. Somebody coming.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too
You
good
can't.
there. And it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the
That's why I tried to tell you he was going to spot you.
2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack,
I had to quit. They're not going to give me – this shit is going to be some fucking –
in this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
That Myles Garrett, Anthony Schwartz trade was fucking perfect. I needed both of them.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his
man. The dude that put his, that was on the that put his baby mama and he killed his baby mama and his child by going on a high-speed chase. They're talking about his family still stand behind him. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't standing behind no family member that do some shit like that.
Down defensively because you've got to be right on him when he makes the catch. Otherwise, he has the ability to really make you pay, and he does right there.
His baby mama and his child.
After the catch.
Yeah, he put him on. He was on the high speed chase because he had a gun in the car. So he put it on the he was on the high speed chase with them in the car, and he could have just stopped and fucking took the charge or whatever instead.
Why the fuck would he fucking take off, nigga? They wouldn't even know you got a gun in the car unless you tell them niggas you got a gun in the car.
Yeah. He went on a high speed
chase.
chase.
Just the car.
Yeah, and he took his baby mama and his child.
Wow, really good.
You don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dean Lowry gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And
This
with
shit
a
not
2-score
loading.
lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They find some open field
And
here.
this really told me to choose her or the game. I ain't even texting back.
This is goddamn beyond that. They be mad I be on the game so much.
I'm like, bruh, I'm not about to sit here. Ain't nobody here but me. Like, I'm not about to sit in my room all day and watch TV. That shit boring. I pay almost $800 for this game system. You think I ain't gonna play it? It's goofy as hell.
Packers touchdown. Now Crosby for the point after.
That's why I'm ready to get back to California because them hoes don't care about me playing the game. They just rather be right there while I play the
Beating
game.
the fuck out of Penn.
Who Penn got the Chargers?
Yeah, man.
Team on the field now as they
It's
will
the PWG.
Bro, look who you got.
I shouldn't have got Green Bay.
They'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a
I'm
touchback.
betting this.
Nah, you acting like serious right now.
Washington offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might
Well,
have
I've
to
been
press the issue here
fucking
and try to
in
get
Buck.
things
What y'all
out
gonna
of
do,
this
man?
drive. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time.
Oh my god.
Top by Darnell Savage.
I can't walk left.
All the way down inside the 35-yard line.
That's so ugly.
Winning NFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award.
Nah, I'm talking about me. I'm famous, but PW.
And I'll bet you his buddy said, listen, you didn't know. I just
That nigga Elias Ricks going to Alabama.
Yeah, that's a whole ass shit. I don't respect him for that.
this week, and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play's going.
How you transfer to your... I understand the whole transfer shit, but don't transfer to your rival.
And in fact, they'll come up with
Hey,
That nigga went to a...
second and
Play
inches.
shit
That nigga
guy.
went to a #1 club.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
I wouldn't go to Alabama.
For the Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers would extend their
Why
It's
would
a-
you
you wouldn't
transfer?
get it,
I mean,
bro. It's a
you
rival
relate
thing.
Bucko because you transferred to your rival, so I understand why you understand. But back in my days, if you was born in the '90s, you're not fucking transferring to your fucking rival. That's some op-ass fucking shit.
This first half as the kicks away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
What'd you say, CJ? I thought CJ said something.
Out there,
But nah,
set ready
but
for this next
real
drive.
for
The
real,
Washington offense.
we wouldn't
And they'll
transfer.
take
Like, that's
over
like
with just 16
saying,
ticks remaining
we
before
fucking-
intermission.
we saying, fuck it, man. We going to fucking West Craven. That's some bullshit. Niggas ain't gonna respect us after that.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for
They'll
one
be like,
more
man, what's
quick
wrong
play
with
and
these
then another
dudes?
timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half.
This bitch told me I gotta choose her or the
They'll have it
game.
in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I'm about to say the game.
Because
I don't like when bitches try to make me
nice throw
choose.
there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
That shit real goofy.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the
I'm
one.
out by the whip.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you. And
I'm beating Penn 42-13 in the first half.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
Shots out the vet.
The Packer offense ready to get their
to me. I
next drive
appreciate it.
underway.
I got the whole PWG on my back right now. I'll perform for y'all boys.
Just continue to play smart.
Bro, you got the fucking Packers.
I'm talking about no limit league.
The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking.
Yeah, I ain't got no quarterback, so yeah, I feel it. But I'm about to trade for Jordan Love.
Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
What are you giving up for Jordan Love?
A second round pick. Yeah, I need a quarterback, my boy.
Now Rodgers. A throw complete to the
I shouldn't even take that because Jordan Love is 68 and I don't get no trade.
Yeah, I think he's going to be probably a normal pick at the end of that season, too.
Able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
I don't know, though. You might want to just look at that.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he's able to get this one.
I had a bad day in Madden.
Across the 45.
That was a route run, not just with
I had a
dexterity,
great
but
fucking
with
day.
intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the
I'm
quarterback
hot
saw
right
it,
now.
was able to
I'm
make the
hot at
short
the right
catch,
time,
fourth
playoff
down marker,
time.
back to 1.
Damn, my high school hockey player was dies after his neck was cut by a skate.
I always wonder, did that happen?
Rodgers again now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught.
That nigga Valdez Scantling cannot be guarded.
Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers continue to
What you
roll.
reckon?
Extra point try now for Crosby.
I like that nigga got like,
And
that nigga got like 4 or 5 touchdowns.
in the third quarter.
He got like 4 touchdowns right now. 3 or 4.
Derek Carr bitch ass played one great fucking game just to go get his ass beat this weekend.
Who they play?
They play the Chiefs.
Or if they upset them.
They
The
not.
kickoff unit is out on the
That
field.
nigga,
And
they
will
bullshit.
send this one
Like,
away.
They is. He need to come to Tennessee, bro. I ain't gonna cap. He'll be a great corner with Christian Fulton and Caleb Farley.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can
Yeah, as soon as I get back to Keller, I'm going to stay with my bitch.
ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays,
And then I gotta let them know I got that.
wake up
I got that COVID. I tested positive.
Back-to-back good
Good work,
plays
girl.
have them on the move on first down.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Garoppolo looks to throw.
Listen, man, I told her I got COVID.
And that is
She don't give a fuck. That's on
Giving
her.
up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something.
2 years. Do you hear this shit?
Wow. It would be a nigga like
This
Peter come out
nigga
of nowhere
known
and say some
positive
shit like
niggas.
this. Hey, wait. Let's not go. Let's not.
This
forget
nigga
all the
known
people-
positive about to get on the whole flight.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo
Listen,
looks to throw.
let's not talk about the people that is in Dubai.
We know you're worse than the white people that hate the mask.
The tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line.
No, I'm not worse than nobody
You
from
have
Newburgh that knew
You
that
have
knew that had
COVID,
COVID and still
and you
was
have
out.
COVID, and you about to get on the flight. It gets no worse than that.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll
Yeah,
throw it
but I
away.
mean, I already paid for my flight.
What if you sitting beside an 80-year-old lady?
Opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
I should be
they
good.
brought the heat, and if he flushes
I
out,
should
You
be
hear
good
him?
now.
You hear him?
and they force another
You
incompletion.
hear
I
him?
fly out
He's gonna go down.
bro. I had it last week.
37-yard line. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what
I've
can
been
they come
over
up with
5
on
days.
3rd and
Niggas
long?
want to run their mouth. I'm gonna just use that shit to my advantage when I get back to work and tell them I tested positive for COVID.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. They'll go. It's Gibson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall
Hey, y'all
forward
be
and
on
you pick it
Facebook?
up, right? Just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies,
I've been on
that means you
Facebook,
actually
but
have
we
to
know you don't
execute
be on
because they know
Facebook.
what
You
you're
don't be on
going
no
to do.
social media.
How are you
This
going
bitch
to
made
make
him
the
delete
right
it. Chill
play
on him.
call and get everyone into the right spot?
Hey, but did she
Win at the line of
let you
scrimmage?
get your
That's what they did there.
Yeah, she ugly. Hey, did she let you get your Snapchat back just to delete that shit?
They'll run with Gibson. And he takes
I was just
it
wondering,
in.
because I know you had a Snap. I seen you add me on Snap, and then I ain't seen you post nothing on
His
Snap.
6th touchdown of the season. And Washington
I'm not
able to
even
get a score
joking. I'm being
back.
dead ass.
Offensive line
But I ain't
coaches
see you
always
post
tell
nothing,
their
so
guys,
I'm
if we
asking,
score
did she just
touchdowns, that
like,
means we got to the end zone first.
She
That's
made
exactly
him
what the
delete
Packers
all
did.
of his social media. Leave him alone.
Now Joey Sly for the point after.
hold on, Buck. But Buck,
So they get one
Buck,
score back, but
listen.
still a long ways to go here in this third quarter.
Oh my God, this nigga said she is right
Now
there.
it's the kickoff unit as they run out
Nigga,
and
turn your
send this one
headset
away.
down. Damn.
You probably hate us.
Well, you can't say shit. You stuck. It's okay, man. What you need to do is roll you a blunt one day, right? Go in there, put your motherfucking foot down, and say, Alicia, I'm gonna have a social media. I ain't out here fucking with these
He's
hoes,
not at
but
that point in his life yet.
I'm gonna have a social media. I'm a grown ass man. I pay my own bills.
You want him to get
Take my
abused?
life.
You have to chuckle thinking that it's only
You gotta whoop his fucking ass if he comes across there with that.
He's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course. in
Oh
Cal.
my
And I
God.
remember watching him
Yeah,
play
boy,
at
if you
Cal.
get
He
your
would
ass
run
beat,
7-on-7
though,
drills.
I ain't tell you to say
Angry
that
if the
shit.
ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
She's a
Okay,
hit first,
she's-
ask questions later type bitch.
1st and 10. Here's Rodgers.
Oh, damn, she hit first and then asked questions later? Yeah, Buck. Get out of there, Buck. Get out of there, Buck.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter.
I feel for you, Buck. I'm gonna pray for you, my boy.
After this break, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That bit's crazy.
I just be whooping his ass, man. In an abusive relationship.
Second and 6.
Feel for him.
I feel for him. I wish a bitch would try to hit me. I'd drop that bitch. I'm gonna apologize after I do it, though.
Rodgers with a give. It's
Hope
Aaron
she don't call the police on me.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Give him 4 on the carry.
Hey, Flea, did you ever get back with your girl?
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its
I
faces.
feel it.
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practice for this.
He only broke up with her. The goddamn cheat on her that night, and he won't feel guilty.
Defenders in the box coming after him, trying to keep them from locking down the game.
Oh no!
They want to show the
You're a one-woman pony.
On 3rd and 2. And he's got this down to the 35.
Oh, go to,
They needed a big play there on
what's that fucking, damn, I was just on GTA too. What if I close my, I ain't closed my app. You looked up. Warstock, okay, I know where to go. It's gonna be I can't picture it. It's like a M or something. It's a heist you're supposed to start up first.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you
I think it's like Madrazo or some shit like that.
7-yard run is ahead of schedule.
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground.
Wait till you play me. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Get the defense back on its heels.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Hey, I had to humble Buck. Told him, Houston, we have a problem.
Pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. To the end zone.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Throwing is Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Off the option, it's Jones. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. To throw is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted.
That's a terrible throw. Why did I throw that?
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. From the 25 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain to the 26. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Out to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. It's a turnover on downs.
What time is it?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Rodgers looking to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now Crosby for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Yo.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook?
Why you do somebody into the
that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out.
I'm the real dog.
Back to base and feel a little bit better.
I came back from down 21-0 on the playoffs. 32 minutes.
We'll see if they go back to base.
But then,
and this one is going to be off the mark.
I was losing the big
To put it mildly for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Yeah, we saw some real shit. I know. I was impressed. Thank you.
One final try now for Garoppolo. And the Packers
defenders give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
I just beat the nigga you beat last week, Phil.
Explosion, hopefully leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week.